Hello and welcome. This is Today in the News. First, the highlights. Imo State Police Command confirms assassination of Labour Party State House of Assembly candidate. INEC chairman asks National Assembly to classify INEC's buildings as high security and priority facilities. Nigeria government and US firms sign development implementation framework agreement. The Imo State Police Command has confirmed the assassination of the Labour Party's State House of Assembly candidate for Oniomu local government area, Christopher Eleku, by yet-to-be-identified gunmen at the early hours of Friday. Confirming the incident, the command's public relations officer, Michael Abatam, said the police is on the trail of the hoodlums who committed the heinous crime. The attackers invaded the house of the Labour Party House of Assembly candidate Atomo Cheke in Oniomu local government area, where they shot him, burnt down his house and cars. The sad development is coming amidst the recent resurgence of attacks by suspected members of the Eastern Security Network and IPOB. Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmood Yakubu, says the National Assembly has asked the National Assembly to pass a resolution classifying INEC's buildings nationwide as high security and priority facilities. This, he says, is to further enhance the security and protection of the Commission structures. Professor Yakubu spoke at an investigative hearing on the incessant attacks on INEC facilities. Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, represented by the Chairman House Committee on Customs, Leke Abejide, says the perpetrators of the coordinated attacks should be classified as enemies of the nation. Chairman Ad hoc Committee Tawo Luga called for actionable intelligence among security agencies, but the committee was taken aback by the submission of the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice that there have been no prosecution of any suspect for the 50 attacks against INEC facilities between 2019 and now. The Nigerian government and the US firm have signed a development and engineering procurement and construction implementation framework agreement for the construction of 5,000 megawatts of solar generation and 2,500 megawatts of battery energy storage power plants for up to $10 billion investment from the US government. The agreement was signed at the US Africa Business Forum in Washington, D.C. The agreement, signed by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Niyi Adebayo, and Adam Kotze, CEO of Sun Africa, in the presence of Amos Hochstein, President Joe Biden's Special Assistant, Special Presidential Coordinator for the Partnership of Global Infrastructure and Investment. It was a sorrowful burial for 22-year-old fashion designer Oluwabamiche Ayonwola on Friday at the Aton Cemetery, Yaba. The Lagos resident went missing on Saturday, February 26th this year after boarding a bus rapid transit bus belonging to the Lagos State government in the Leke area of the state. BRT driver Andrew Ominikoron, who was arrested some days later, is facing charges bordering on conspiracy, sexual abuse and murder over her death at the Lagos High Court, Igboshire, but he has pleaded not guilty to the charges. At the funeral, family members and sympathizers expressed grief at the incident and insist that Bamishe's death must be punished. They also called for justice and the truth behind her death.